Hey, I heard you were looking for some Forma, eh? I have some right here in the van. If you would like to come check it out. Do not enter strangers' automobiles, regardless of how much Forma they promise in return. Also, stop looking at my feet. Good god, these intros keep getting worse and worse. So, last time we did a build for the Ignis Wraith using the new primary Crux arcane, and some of you guys recommended or suggested other weapons for the primary Crux, and one of them that stood out to me was the Phantasma Prime. It seems perfect for primary Crux. It's a beam-based primary shotgun that does radiation and impact damage. It has high fire rate with a relatively small magazine and some ammo issues, so the ammo efficiency part of the Crux is definitely welcome. And the best way to do damage with it is to simply proc an obscene amount of status. So the status part of the Crux is going to be utilized as well. Its crit chance is also mediocre with a slightly below average crit multiplier as well, so we don't have to waste space with crit mods and we can simply scale big status and damage. It just seems like it would be really good. So let us give it a shot, shall we? Primary Crux, there it is. This could be really, really good. You need Prime Point Blank for the base damage. Let's get Savvy for the status chance and condition overload. Hell for the multi-shot. And I think we're gonna use Primed Elemental mods just for big damage here. No. Let's just go Prime Chilling Grass, because it's huge, and then Blaze, and simply try to rely on Savvy and Crux to provide all the status we need. That is an absurd amount of damage. My god, yeah, this is gonna be really nice, I think. Let's get a deal right here. Shotgun Elementalist, this gives us some magazine capacity, which is really nice as well. And what are we gonna do for the last mod? Normally this wouldn't be like the most amazing thing in the world because you already have high fire rate and a tiny magazine, but because we have the ammo efficiency, I think fire rate might be the way to go here. Whoa, yo, that's crazy. Holy shit, look at this. That's crazy. Yo, it still has that very distinct electricity delay where it takes a little bit for the electricity to zap them, but my god. Come on, show me. 269, nice, that's wild. Let's try some other factions as well. The speed at which this disposes of mine enemies is quite satisfactory, I must say. Yo, now this is wild, because we are not stripping their armor, and Sentients are pretty beefy. At 190 in Steel Path with full armor. So this is a lot of bloody damage. Let's add Harold for a bit of armor strippage. So let's switch him over to corrosive and cold. Oh, now that's gross. My god, yeah. Bloody hell. Yeah. Disgusting. Absolute filth. Let us go. Wowee, this feels just downright illegal. These dudes are melting in mere milliseconds. Gotta say, I absolutely love blast electricity setups because in my eyes, they complement each other perfectly. Right, electricity does a lot of damage, but it does it fairly infrequently. There's like downtime in between electricity procs, whereas blast, if you have enough fire rate and status chance, does damage very frequently, but it's like in smaller amounts. So we have these big chunks of electricity and also the smaller, far more frequent explosions with blast, and it feels really good. I love this outdoor like city tile set, especially with the wintry overlay. It looks so good. I really need to work on my chemistry with Mag. Hey, how you doing, boo? Being drawn to unhinged women is definitely one of my less fortunate qualities. The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war. Get beamed. I sometimes wonder whether I'm making funny YouTube videos or I'm just documenting my mental decline. I was somewhat worried about the armored portion of the Corrupted, but it seems fine. It would probably be better in like a survival or something. In an exterminate, you're constantly moving forward. So I'm not really giving Harold time to strip their armor, but the damage seems to be fine. I love that Crux is single-handedly just fixing all ammo issues on this setup. So we can actually, like if we want to, we can run a useful Exilus mod instead of just jamming in mutation. I don't even know what to say here, they melt so damn fast. The kind of damage this is doing just, I don't know, it just feels wrong. Like, yeah, this is steel path. Yeah, they're over level 100, but this just deletes them so efficiently. It actually genuinely feels wrong. I think we are pretty much done here. I can't think of anything I would want to do with this setup. I think this is as good as it gets with a Crux setup. So let's wait for an Acolyte and then wrap it all up. Yeah, pretty much what I expected. Like, normal enemies get, you know, 200-300 electricity procs on them if they're tanky enough, but with an Acolyte you're limited to 4. Blast is helping a little bit, but not... I'm flying, but not much. Not much at all. Oh my god, that took bloody forever. Yeah, if you're gonna use this, you're gonna need a good sidearm. So, ho ho, here is our primary Crux setup for the Phantasma Prime. We have Primed Point Blank for damage, Galvanized Savvy for status chance and condition overload, Galvanized Hell for status chance, Shotgun Barrage for a ton of fire rate. We follow that up with Shotgun Elementalist for magazine size and status damage, and we top it all off with Primed Charged Shell for a ton of electricity, as well as Primed Chilling Grasp and Blaze for an absurd amount of blast damage. The Arcane is of course primary Crux, which upon hitting a weak point grants you status chance and ammo efficiency. This completely fixes any ammo issues that the Phantasma Prime might have, so you can easily put in Galvanized Acceleration into the Exiles to get a bigger beam, which is always nice. It's also our biggest source of status chance. Outside of that, we're only using Galvanized Savvy and we can easily proc upwards of 300 electricity procs and even more blast procs on one enemy with one magazine, as long as we're hitting their weak point and stacking Crux up. The biggest weakness of this build is going to be enemy armor, so I would highly recommend you either use a pet with a corrosive setup or some form of armor strip, or you use an ability that strips armor for you. I use the normal setup that I use on Harold with his Batota and modded for corrosive and cold. This is a tremendously fun setup that does fantastic damage and it feels good. You can actually push this to do even more damage than what you've seen in this video by simply getting some final crit chance bonuses like Arcane Avenger or Cat's Eye. You could even run one of the companion bond mods, I forgot the name of it, but it's the one that gives you a final crit damage bonus. That would make this setup even crazier than it already is. So yes, I do absolutely recommend you give this a shot. And that is pretty much it for today, so I thank you very much for watching, as always guys, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Then I would also like to extend a special thank you to all the channel members. Thank you very much guys, I really do appreciate the support, it means a lot to me. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.